That's what we all came here for. Came here for the awoos. Wow, that is a pixel-ass wolf over there, huh? Resolution. 20p right there. Hello. Good day. It is 4 p.m. Exactly 4 p.m. Not very often I start on the dot like that. But it is 4 p.m. and that means it is time for Acid Games. Good day. We're playing Twilight Princess still. We're on dose 6. Ignore that. That's totally normal. That's just how they made it, the game. Nothing to see here. We're on dose 6, which means we're probably at like the halfway point of a 3D Zelda. The 3D Zeldas take a lot longer than the 2D ones for the randomizer. It's funny because I don't know that they actually are that different in length when they're not randomized. Maybe they are. But I get the impression that a lot of the extra length just comes from the randomizer part of things. And we're doing a rare daytime dose. This Saturday. I'm big chillin'. Being chilling, as they say. Taking advantage of my weekend for once. Actually had like a relatively quiet week in some respects. Kind of a crazy week, but like quiet. Can I get to those? Or do those require the double claw shot? I have the claw shot now. That was a thing that happened last dose. So last dose I got like most of the items. Yo, Bonacon. Hello there. Hello there. Good day. I have the claw shot now, and I also have this. Also, what the hell is this? Uko's note. Okay. I was worried that that was important. It's not. So I have the claw shot now. Can I do anything with that, actually, though? I'm not sure I can. I think these require the double, yeah? Because you're supposed to claw shot up. Well. Huh. I have forgotten the trick here. What is... Do I come out? Is there an opening up there? Do I come out from inside? Maybe? Oh, no. There it is. I don't remember how this works. Am I supposed to land up there with the chicken? I think I'm supposed to land up there with the chicken, huh? Because this clearly ain't long enough. Single shot, double shot don't matter. Alright. The main focus for right now. We're here at Lake Hylia. We're going to shoot ourselves out of a cannon. And then eat the souls of the damned as a dog. Those are kind of our 2 points of contact here. I have not actually been up here with the cannon, like, at all. So this is a big source of checks. There's like 5 checks on this island over here. Okay, 4. Well, there's a Poe there too, though, so that makes 5. Hey, buddy. Launch me into space, please. The height of excitement, the thrill of launching to the heavens, the very peak of flying fantastication. It can be yours, fella. For a limited time only, and without waiting in line, paltry 10 rupees. What do you say, buddy of mine? Give it a shot. I don't think I have anything to do here. You got a can you want me to repair, bud? Where is it? Can't repair it unless you bring it here. Okay, got it. Wow, that is an evil-ass laugh from this guy. Also, how is this a service that you offer to anyone besides Steve? If you put a normal human being here, they are just going to explode. Wow, he's really going at it down there, huh? Are those noises really necessary, sir? Look how much that thing wiggles before it fires. I'm absolutely just slamming into that cliff wall. Face first. And now I'm here. Where the music is spooky. Alright, first things first, let's go explore outside a little bit. Since I haven't actually been to this section of Hyrule yet, somehow. Just totally avoided it. There's probably some bugs I can catch. I should definitely make it nighttime. Just in case there's some Poes hanging out. Willy-nilly. Good evening, monsters of the deep. of the damned. Anyone want to play with Steve? That's a bird. I'm not really that interested in birds. Ghosts? Yes. Birds? Not so much. Ooh. Can I do this with the claw shot, or do I have to use the bird statue? I bet I can do it with the claw shot, right? I mean, look at it. Hell yeah. Yoink. See what we got. Oh, that's a sign. Okay. Why is this here? Does this have something to do with the bird statue? Am I supposed to, like, hook shot up here and then drop down onto the... Is that how this works? I don't know what I'm doing up here. That's crazy to me. There's not even, like, a bug or anything. It's just a sign. Okay, whatever. Bye, I guess. Huh. No recollection of how that works at all. Yeah, I didn't figure that would work, but worth a shot. I still have a wooden sword. My sword is still a wooden piece of dry driftwood. And not like a real action. Wow, this dog is real tough, huh? Turns out when you hit a skeleton with a wooden stick, it really doesn't do that much damage. Who would have thought? I just realized we're jamming out to Goron tunes up here. Fire in the hole! I'm pretty sure that's the proper safety protocol. I know. Game, I know. You can see my save file. You can see, game, that I have in fact played this game for like 10 hours or 12 hours or something. You ought to know. You ought to know by now that I do in fact know how much blue rupee is worth. Game. Unnecessary. The fact that this is like a modern Zelda, right, and yet I still only get 2 item slots is pretty terrible. That is an issue that they have fortunately mostly fixed at this point. Okay, got a sidle. Sidle. Just shimmy on along here. I don't remember what's up here, really. Ooh, a chest. Hello, hello. Kali Kale. I learned the back slice. I don't remember what that does. Is that the one where I, like, roll around back and, like, is the only thing I ever use normally when I play this game? I think so. You, like, roll to the left or whatever and get behind your enemy and then murder them. And then I think my go-to sort of technique when I play this game normally is you do the back slice, knock the enemy over, and then once they're knocked over, you use the finishing blow. And basically every single attack is just that, repeated however many times it takes. Are there any dig spots over here? This is a very suspicious little rock formation for there to just not be anything. Accurate. Okay, now is this bridge going to catch fire? Asking for a friend. Also, where are the... Oh. Well, I was about to ask where the bugs were. I think I found them. Alright, which area is this? Like, technically speaking. Yeah, put those boots on. Okay, so this is still considered Lake Hylia, I guess? But this is like Upper Lake Hylia? I'll call it Upper Lake Hylia, I guess. Is this my first Lake Hylia bug, actually? I guess so. I guess there's not bugs down below. Huh. Well, that's one. One down, only one to go. Gotta collect them all, just like the Pokemans. Just like those Pokemans the kids are so into these days. Do, 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 do. I got a soul of the damned. I got a soul of a dead man. Okay, I don't think this bridge is going to catch fire. And that's very reassuring for me. It is covered in birds. Which is almost as bad as being on fire. Almost. I think there's a bug in this tree. Also. Maybe. Bug? No bug? Bug? No bug? No bug. Okay. I know that right now everyone's supposed to be playing and enjoying their Switch 2. Going bonanza on day asses. But I don't have a Switch 2, nor do I plan on getting one. Probably until they spit out a Zelda game. Until they spit out a Zelda game on the Switch 2, I don't think I'm going to be buying it. Right now, all they got for it is Bonanza, which, like, hell yeah, I'm going to play that eventually. And dog. I mean, they got Mario Kart, but, like, I'm not that interested in that. I don't have friends to play with, so, like, yes, I get that there's, like, a full open-world story now, but I don't know, man. I've played enough Mario Karts at this point. 8 was enough for me, personally. I could have sworn there was a bug around this tree. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I've already been this way? Did I already come over here once? Whatever. There's one more Switch 2 game that I was kind of like, okay, I'm going to play that eventually. I don't know what it was. I mean, there's going to be Metroid Prime 4. That's going to be huge. I don't think that's out yet, though. Bonanza, Metroid Prime 4. No Zelda games, though. No Zelda games. Yeah, the price drop is pretty much a necessity at this point. It's just not worth it to buy it full price when you can just wait, you know, not even terribly long. Probably, you know, a year. And it will be significantly cheaper. He just made a sound. You hear that? What is that? Also, I'm sorry. I just noticed the jiggle physics on their pants. Excuse me? Did you see that? They got some, like, bulge action going there. That's crazy. In a children's video game? Damn, son. Alright, anyways. I swear there's one more Switch 2 game that I'm not thinking of right now, but... Oh, Pokemon AZ. That's what it was. Pokemon AZ is coming out at some point, and I will obviously play that. I don't care if it sucks ass. I'm gonna play it. It's just how it is. But till they hand me a Zelda game, just not that concerned. I will wait my turn. I did not notice the jiggle there. That is new information for my brain. Can I break these with a big mallet? Save some bombs here? Yes, I can. I know it's 10 rupees game. I'm well aware. Thank you. I appreciate you trying to, like, help me out here. But I know. I'm not in the habit of staring at the goblin's junk. That might surprise you. Might be shocked to learn that goblin junk is not, like, immediately where my eyes go. Is it nighttime yet? I mean daytime? Because I want it to be nighttime. Okay, I think it was still technically not quite daytime. Pop that one more time. There we go. Alright, I wanted to... Yeah, there's a hookshot chest I can get here. There's a lot of hookshot stuff I can get, actually, just in general, but... The one that I'm very aware of here is under the bridge. Under the bridge. There's a hookshot target. I'm going to use it. It's called the claw shot. Oops. I forgot what it was called because they changed the name for no reason. But it's okay. I'm gonna get this chest. What have we got? Okay. That's fine. Yeah, Pokemon, like, I'm not that into the remakes. Like, that, I would skip a remake happily. I'm not in the habit of getting all the remakes. That's not my jam. But if they make a new video game, it's like, hey, man, I want to see what they're putting out. Because they've started actually changing things, which I appreciate. Arceus was pretty fun. Was it my favorite game? No. Did it have problems? Yes. But, like, it was fine. That's good enough for me. Now, do I think that Pokemon AZ is going to be, like, an amazing game? Probably not. But it'll be something different. I feel the same way about, like, Digimon. Like, Digimon games are, generally speaking, not great. But they're good enough, and they give me, like, an excuse to interact with the property. I just like Digimon so much that I'm willing to suffer through some pretty, like... Oh, there you are! I knew there was a bug around here. I freaking knew it. Freaking purple rupee just hanging out in the sky. Like it's no big deal. But it is a big deal. It's a purple goddamn rupee. Give it to me. What is that, like $50? Delicious. Got to see inside Steve's head there for a moment. Alright, that was the second Lake Hylia bug. We are done with our bugs. I just recently finished Next Order, which I thought was a recent video game until I realized it was originally a PSP game, or PS Vita, from like 2017 or something. And they just re-released it recently for PC. As in like 2023, they released it for PC. And so I was definitely relieved to learn that it was originally a PS Vita game because the graphics are awful in it, and like it plays really weird on PC. And I was like, man, they really made a shit-ass game here. But when you think of it as a mobile game, it's like, okay, that actually checks out. DJ Pikachu is gonna have a pre-show in the next Pokemon Present. I don't even know what that means. DJ Pikachu? Is that like Detective Pikachu? Is it Ryan Reynolds? Or is that like DJ Cutman, who's just like a famous video game DJ? DJ Cutman is the only DJ I know, and the only reason I know that is because he was at like the one convention I've ever been to. I think it was RTX in like 2016 or something. I've been to like 2 conventions in my life, and one of them I went to a DJ Cutman set, and so I always remember that because it was real fucking weird, man. Is this man pregnant? It's just a Pikachu on the turntable. Alright, that's simple enough. Is this man pregnant? Google. Hey Siri, is man pregnant? Are you ready for a flight full of dreams and sweet, sweet bonuses? A cuckoo-powered ride around Lake Hylia. You will love it. Next up for Fantastication, one big guy. Or just one? Why did you say it like that? Right, then that's 20 rupees for a ticket to the Isle of Riches. How about it, partner? Thanks, partner. Just grab a cuckoo of any color and try to sail to the Isle of Riches. No. I say no to the thing that you have requested of me. I don't want to go to the Isle of Riches. I want to go elsewhere. I've got like 3 different places to go that aren't the Isle of Riches. So first things first. Just turn around real quick here. I don't think... Yeah, there's no like bumping into walls or anything. Let's see what we got down here. I think I can still get to the Isle of Riches even if I land here. Hey, y'all. Please don't knock me off the edge, Mr. Poe, sir. I just want to get a taste of that delicious, delicious chickeny soul. This one's got to taste like chicken. He's hanging out with the chickens. He's like one of them. Alright, well, that's... So that's Hylia Chicken Poe is what I'm going to call that. Got him. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. What is that song? Lion King 1.5? Oh. Ah! I literally just learned today that Grok is an AI that's currently popular, so the fact that you mentioned Grok... If I had streamed yesterday and you had made that Grok reference, I would not have known what you were talking about. So it's pretty funny to me that you mentioned Grok. Okay. I can't. There's something down there. I can't see shit. Oh, okay, it's clams. Oh, it's clams. I forget. Is this one of the games where I can use my sword underwater? I'm used to only being able to use the cloud shot. It's really dark in here. Can y'all see down there? Because I can't. Oh, God. They're just all up in my ass. Get away. I don't want to be here. Take off the boots. Jiminy Christmas, that's a lot of dudes. Okay, let's try to distance myself a bit here. I can't see shit. Where am I? Where am I? Wow. Something wrong with my settings? What is happening? Okay. Please. Okay. I can use my shield at least. Please switch targets, if you would be so kind. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, that's not working, so let's get the hell out of here. Am I supposed to use the Zora tunic for this somehow? Okay, I can use my sword underwater. Got it. If I could fucking see, that would also... I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I can't... What is happening? Okay, cool. Yeah, just smack my ankles a little bit. Not a big deal. Murder by clam. Please, hearts. My wooden sword is not going to do me any favors against these goddamn clams. Okay, well, this is bad. I can't see. This is my first underwater fight. I have limited time underwater because I don't have the Zora tunic. And these things are fast as hell. And I think can only be... Oh my god, they're right there every time. Okay, hold up. Wow, you are so slow down here, Link. Okay, I actually hit that one once at least. It's like I'm moving in molasses. I don't think this is water. I think it's syrup. I think this is like tree sap or something. Is it the angle of my monitor? I cannot see. What has happened? Oh god. Oh god. Well. Cool. And it's like, it's not because I don't have the lantern. You can't have your lantern underwater. There's no underwater light source in this game. I don't understand what they expected me to do there. And there's not... Oh, I guess I could use water bombs. Let's try that. Let's try dropping bombs on these fucks, because I do not think I'm going to be able to successfully do this with a sword. Okay. Let's lure them over here. Hey, big boys, don't you want a piece of me? Don't you want a piece of this Steve meat? I know you do. Alright. I have a present for you. Have fun with it. Did that work? It did. I killed one of them, at least. I hear another one. I wish I could see it. Okay, yeah, they're right ass there. This is the way to do it. This was smart. Cool. And now it's your turn. I don't know why only one of them is dying every time. Oh, I guess because they're... Did he eat the bomb? I think he ate that thing. That's cool. Still can't see anything. Alright, it's just you now, sir. I can deal with one of you. One of you is the perfect amount of you to be. Alright, here he is. My good friend Clam. Time to die, sir. Did it? I got it. I heard the poofy. Alright. Lake Hylia Chicken Cave is what this is. I don't know why I'm calling them chickens. They're clearly cuckoos. Forgive me, cuckoos, for naming you after the common chick. I'm almost there. I'm almost to a Poe reward. Just one more. And I can talk to Giovanni. Giovanni! Give me the Polaroid! Giovanni! I watched The Batman recently, the movie, with Robert Pattinson. Gotta say, the Batman parts were fine, were good, solid. Robert Pattinson made a real weird Bruce Wayne in that movie. He still had like his like broody like Twilight vibes on it, and it really seemed strange in the environment they were in. He very much came across like a spoiled rich boy who lost his mommy and daddy and was real salty about it. Which I guess was the point, but hey man, could you chill? I'm trying to pick you up. You're being real uncool here, bud. Hey, thank you. But besides Robert Pattinson, there was also Colin Farrell as the Penguin, which was wild. I had I watched that whole movie, and I fully thought that the person playing the Penguin was just some guy that I never heard of, and, you know, just some rando. But no, it was Colin Farrell, and they had put so much makeup on this guy that there's no way I was recognizing him. Not a chance in hell. I think you can cheese this, if I remember correctly. There's some trick you can do, and I don't remember how to do it, that the first couple of pedestals you can just get on without doing the flying thing. But I have to get to the top one eventually anyway, so might as well do this again. Yes, I know, game. I know. But yeah, I thought that the Penguin was just, I just thought that's how he looked. Like, obviously the scar would be fake, and that's fine, but I thought he just looked like that. No, they put 4 hours of makeup on Colin Farrell and made him look like a totally different guy. Has there been any talk of them making a second Batman with Robert Pattinson? I know there was the Penguin TV show, but I haven't heard anything about them making another Batman. It's kind of weird. They just released that Superman movie, which I have not seen. I don't know if that's connected at all. I don't know if they're rebooting another DC universe just for kicks. I don't know what the state of DC is, really, other than the fact that Zack Snyder's whole shit is gone. Alright. This was always so funny to me because that $20 in the back of the like building or whatever reloads, I think, every time you do this. And so you really do not lose very much money on this gig. Not to mention, like, you fly through the air and grab rupees as you go there too. Rupee economy in this game is just, I don't know why I'm struggling so much picking up these chickens. They are really giving me the business. There's been rumblings. Ooh. Rumblings of a new movie. Hints. Earthquakes of a new movie. Okay. Now this part's always a bit tricky. I usually go ahead and go around, follow the rupees, because I feel like that lines you up about as good as anything else. There's a way to look down that I'm forgetting. Is it just that, I guess? I guess so. I thought I could actually look like down, though. Oh shit, I overshot. Well, that's fine. We'll just drop it. Completely new DC universe. Wow. I guess they kind of had to with how bad the Flash movie was. And all that. That was... Hey, could you come up here? You know what? I'm being an idiot. I should open this chest before something terrible happens. $5. Neat. Okay. Now... Oh, this guy's about to disappear. Fuck. Quickly. Become dog. That's fine. I'm fine with being down here. Come on. Ow. Now, I don't want to... And he's gone. And he's gone. $50. Cool. Hey, Minna. Hey, girly. Make it nighttime again, please. I got a ghost to visit. Yeah, that's right. You thought you could get away? Huh, he retained his damage. That's wild. I guess they didn't actually despawn him. They just like made him non-corporeal. I don't know how that works. Okay, now it's the DCU. Totally distinct from the DCEU, obviously. It's the real branding issue they've got going on there. Alright. See if I can do a better job this time. Oh, right. I should mark that Poe off. Treasure Island Poe. Got him. I can skip this, as it turns out. I can't believe there used to be an S button instead of a start button. I guess on the GameCube, they just labeled it S and said, it's good enough. It's kind of crazy to think about the fact that Nintendo had the foresight to name all their buttons English stuff, just to make it as global as possible. There's a whole different reality where all of the Nintendo like buttons and everything were in Japanese and just had to be slowly adjusted to American standards or American English letters. The point is, like, the Nintendo controller started out with start, select, A, and B. And those could have just been Japanese words. And, like, imagine that universe. Because in the universe we're in now, you know, if you're Japanese and you play video games, there are several English words, start, select, options, that you just kind of learn naturally because you play enough video games that you see them all the time. There is another version of reality where instead we English speakers all learned several different Japanese words for start and options and select and such. I don't know what those words would be, but did it like it was no big deal. Like it was the Now, this is the really hard part, is I have to get down from here without fucking it up, which is very difficult because they do not give you any kind of good angle, and if you're not careful, you jump. Shit. That's not good. Okay, gotta wait. And now. Perfect. Beautiful. Guardians of the Galaxy director's on the helm. Hey, that's promising, man. Those movies were great. What was it? Dunn? James Dunn? James Gunn. James Gunn? Did I have that name right? Yeah. Those movies were great. So hopefully the DC universe will get its fair shake of good movies. Since Marvel's obviously just wallowing in its shit pile at this point. Ooh, a butterfly. I got a beautiful butterfly. This shows you the kind of, like, life I'm living right now. The kind of starvation I'm going through in terms of things to do. I'm about to start scrapbooking butterflies. Like, pictures of butterflies. I'm legitimately thinking, because, like, every now and then, I've got a bush, like, right outside my window. And in the spring and summer, it blossoms, and then butterflies come and hang out on it. And sometimes I get, like, some pretty big, you know, butterflies that land on it. And they're, you know, got pretty patterns on their wings. And I'm like, you know, I would kind of like to just have a collection of, like, pictures of the butterflies that I see. I might do that. I might have a scrapbook. I might start being a scrapbooker. Is that a cry for help? Maybe. But I don't know. It's just like some of them look really cool, and I would like to actually be able to remember them. And it would also be cool to have, like, an idea of what butterflies I'm seeing and when, as opposed to just kind of, like, seeing them and then never thinking about them again. I don't know. Been thinking about it. I feel like at this point, phone cameras are good enough that I wouldn't even have to have, like, a special camera for it. I could just take a picture with my phone and it would be fine. I would probably need to get some kind of printer for photos. That way I could have, like, decent-looking pictures, like, laminated or something. I don't know. Just something I was thinking about recently, because there was this beautiful, big, black and orange butterfly with like the little tassels on the bottom. I don't know what you call those. Sometimes the wings are just like the normal butterfly shape, but sometimes they have these like extra flings on the bottom. And it was huge, and I was just like, God, I wish I'd taken a picture, but it was sort of on the move as I was looking at it, so didn't get the chance. That's honestly the toughest part is actually. Oh, there's a chest around here somewhere, isn't there? Let's try to find that. It should be in one of these nooks, I think. I wish it was on the map. That would make this much easier. Where's Tingle when you need him? Tingle sells those maps with the chests all... Ah, there you are. Wow, you are... The lighting on that chest does not quite seem right, huh? I'm surprised that music isn't also given the underwater sound effect. They clearly played an underwater sound effect on the chest opening sound, so... Was that it? I think it was just that one chest, if I remember correctly. I need to go turn that butterfly in, see what I get for it. A secondary pair of wings that fuse together. Interesting. Did not know. When I was a kid, I was really into insects and bugs, and I had like books about it and stuff. But they were pretty rudimentary because I was getting books for 5-year-olds, and I really did not follow through with that hobby into my adult life. And so now I see bugs around, and I'm just like, I don't know what that is. As a kid, maybe I would have known, but I don't know anymore. Makes me kind of want to get into it, but at the same time, do I really have time to be studying bugs? Maybe I'll go to college for it. Who knows? Maybe I'll take an etymology class, entomology class. Very different classes. Do not accidentally sign up for an etymology class when you're trying to learn about bugs. You're not going to learn very much. Except about, I guess, if you go etymology, you'll just learn why they're called what they're called. And that's about as far as you'll get. Okay, what am I doing? Bugs. Let's go visit Agatha. We got a new bug. A new friend for the ball. Let's see what she has to say about it. We also have the hook shot and the spinning wheel now. So there's some chests we can get with that. In fact, isn't there a dig hole in this West Hyrule zone? I think so. Where is that? Is it over here? Yeah, there it is. Dun, dun, dun. Yoink. Hookshot should just be on my items reel always now. It's going to be a huge check help. Okay. Is this just the bug? Is there not a grotto up here? There was a bug up here at one point, but I got it with the... Oh, no, here we go. Dig them up. Some butterflies still have the 2 separate pairs. You can't... Oh, I see. Interesting. I'll have to look out for that. Oh, God. This is a lot of... picks. You can check when they're close there. Okay. Now, I forget if I can just kill these... whatever. We'll just use them. The thing I always hated about fighting these guys is that when you use the hook shot to grab their helmets, it puts the helmet in your hands to where you can't, fight until you throw it. And so it's very, disorienting. See? It picks it up, and then you're forced to throw it before you can actually hit them. Ow. This is way too many pigs. This is way too many little helmets. Where did they get these helmets? They're not part of their bodies. They're completely detachable. Who put these on these little bros? Who gave little bro a helmet? With spikes on it and everything. Air holes? It's sick. It's like putting a sweater on a cat. They hate it, I'm sure. I'm doing them a favor by murdering them. Is what I've decided. It is a classic Zelda enemy, though. Been around since Link to the Past. Little Helmosaurs. Helmosaurs? Is that what they're called, I think? It's a great name. Alright, what do we got? So what grotto was this? This was West. I have to do that in my head every time. West Hyrule Castle. Upper Grotto. We did it. We have done it. I really want the lantern. That's what we're really looking. That's a good thing to do with these randomizers, is take inventory occasionally and remember what you're looking for. The lantern is a huge thing for me right now. Everything else is pretty well just like random keys and stuff. Like I could use the boss key for the forest temple. That would be cool. Keys for the Goron mines would be awesome. But in terms of like general overall items, the main one like obviously the dual claw shots would be cool, but it's not that huge. Like there's a few places you can use it. The lantern though, if the wings change shape when closed, they have a second pair. If it doesn't, it fused somewhere back in the evolution change. So let's see. The wings change shape when closed. I see. There's like another pair that you can't see that they're sort of hiding, but when they close it, it becomes visible. Kind of thing. Okay. Neat. Why do you know so much about butterflies? That's my question. Do you collect butterflies? Do you like I'm not so interested in the taxidermy part of it, just because like, I don't know. It feels like it would be too difficult, basically. Like there's a lot of effort you would have to put into actually preserving those properly and making it look good, and not just like you have dead bugs in your room for no reason. Whereas pictures are more, easy to deal with. Besides the fact that it means I don't have to catch and murder any butterflies. Not that I'm that against that. If you catch and murder butterflies and stick them to a pinboard, good on you. Alright, let's do the claw shot game. How about that? I went the wrong way for that, I think. Yeah. Oops. Look at that guard running around like, oh god. I wonder if their models are actually loaded in, or if it's just like a visual thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they just loaded in their models anyway. Alright, this is my first time in here. Let's see if I can do it in one shot. Hello, dark and mysterious figure. The evilest tingle of all. The Tingle who doesn't want to be a fairy. A disgrace to Tingles. He's really just a Tingle cosplayer, if anything. Hey. Greetings and salutations, good sir. Who's on the lights? Is it Mike? Welcome to the kingdom of hopes and fondest dreams. In this place, you can taste the life of a circus star and get your hands on gear that boggles minds. It is our earnest hope that you find delight playing the star game. The rules are exceedingly simple. Oh, I guess I also need the bow. For bow bombs, mostly. So all you must endeavor to do is track down all the glowing orbs and collect them all before time runs out. What is this like in the Japanese version of the game? Like, what sort of pun do they even try to make? Rather outstanding name, I must say. Step right up, shyness be gone. It's only 10 rupees. Who's up to the challenge? I'll do it. Many thanks, good sir. The game will begin once you enter the cage. May chance favor you. Good sir, are you at the ready? Then away we go. Alright, fan club. Just watch. Just watch the master work. I gotta remember how this goes. Okay, that's right. I'm supposed to... Now we use the shot. Yoink. Yeah, the chicks love it when you do that kind of shit. Oh, I'm not at that one yet. Hold up. Am I gonna get it? I'm not sure. I think so. Now I just have to go across. I got them all. Okay, he did not. He did not count that. Actually, no, it's fairly easy. Just make sure you keep it on a dryish encloser. That's very difficult, in fact. Dry is not a word that I get to use, ever. It is always humid as fuck here, and trying to get anything to be dry is wishful thinking, essentially. I keep pulling out my claw shot when I can just jump across most of these. It's... I really don't remember this early one. I only remember the second one that's much more interesting. Okay, and now I just... Wait. Okay. That'll work. It was messy, and I didn't get it first try. What a happy day this is. The debut of a new star. Showers and applause all around. To the star I shall give this. Alright. Alright, I guess. I'll take $100, I guess. Very well. The next stage will be one created just for you, good sir. How it expires should you decline. Please, you must try it when it is ready. Sir, I shall remember this. Put in a Tupperware with silica packets. Like they use in packaging and pills and yeah, those little dry guys. That makes perfect sense. That's what those are for. Yeah, give me my hearts. My lovely fan club. Yes, squeal in delight, children. How does it feel, Steve, to have several underage girls trying to date you? Are you going to go to jail, Steve? Are you going to take the bait, Steve? Don't do it, Steve. You'll be labeled a groomer. You will be put to shame, canceled on social media. Do you want that, Steve? I didn't think so. Ignore the children, Steve. You are not allowed to engage. I brought a bug just for you. 'Tis a butterfly. A lady butterfly, apparently. See, this one has like those little tags on the back. I don't know what you call those. Oh boy, who's your friend? Your little female butterfly. Little butterfly, little butterfly. I want to be wrapped up in that powder too. Yeah, you got butterfly wings on. I figured it's your favorite, right? 5 bombs. Not great. Not great, Agatha. Was really hoping. I did get a new bomb bag a while ago, though, so that's great. If you don't catch and kill them, then how do they end up? How do they end up, you know, like this? Do they just die on their own? Oh, we got Midna's Lament going here. Hello. You can find him recently deceased. Interesting. I don't know that I feel like I have too many ants nearby that any deceased butterfly gets devoured pretty much immediately. That does seem like it would make it much harder. I'd probably have to like actually go out in the woods and look for them or something. Because they only land on the bushes when they're, you know, pretty whole and hale and hearty. Alright, doesn't look like these guys have any items for me, unfortunately. And I don't have anything to show them either. I'm trying to think where I should go next. Oh, I still need to check, what is it, South Hyrule? There's that chest with the spinner and all that. I can do that now. Ow. Why am I going that way? That was really weird. I was pressing down on the control stick, but it was still, like, keeping the input from the previous angles. Just running into the wall. Camera angle changes. It's tough. Alright. Wow, it is 4:48 p.m.? I guess I did start at 4. I have done nothing today. I ate lunch. I guess I ate a late lunch. I ate lunch at, like, 1. But still. I ate lunch and then came and started playing this, and it's freaking 5 o'clock p.m. That's crazy. Okay. Cross shot. Really just squandered my whole weekend here. In a half an hour or so when they die, our ants will eat them. Oh, I believe you. Okay. Now, do I want to go across this little wire? Yes, there are 2 chests here, in fact. Hopefully one of them is something useful. Ooh, okay. Nice. Okay, and now we D-dog. I don't think dogs can hold on to ledges. Okay. Good job, Link. Real stellar stuff. Exactly what I wanted you to do. No notes. Can dogs hold on to the ledges? Because if so, that's hilarious. Like, how would they even, though? I guess their claws. They don't have thumbs. They don't have, like, grippers. They got toe beans. It's different. Okay, now, please this time. There you go. There you go. Just sidle on over. God, the grip. Look at his freaking wrist. Look at how limp his wrists are. He's just full on, like, 90-degree angle. That's miserable. That is not human, the things he has just done. Unless you work in a butterfly sanctuary. You know what? That's fair. I'm sure they get plenty of them. That's probably an important part of that job, huh? So that when the kiddos come in to have the butterflies everywhere, they're not just stepping over the carcasses of dead ones, just littering the floor. Okay. That was fine. Not amazing, but, like, fine. Really need something that's going to unlock new checks, though. I'm a bit stuck on dungeons. Dungeons are the problem I'm having right now. I don't have access to very many dungeons, which is where, obviously, most of the goods are. I only have access to, basically, the Forest Temple and the mines right now, I think. Everything else is locked behind the cannon. I might be able to get to the Temple of Time now that I have the claw shot, but I don't know. I think I need the... I think I already tried that. I think I need the bow and arrow to kill the skull kid with, so I don't think it's going to let me do that. Okay. Real finicky, this little spinner situation. I wonder if I can cheese anything in the mines with the claw shot. I don't think so. I definitely can cheese some stuff in the Forest Temple, but... Alright. Fucked that up. Oh, no, we're fine. Wah! Oh! I didn't account for the momentum. The momentum! Physics! It's important. Yeah. Alright. This time for sure, though. Hey-ya! Beautiful. Right in the zone. What do we got? No. Now, there's that one Iron Boots cave that I think I can get to with the claw shot. That might be where I need to go. Is this a claw shot or is this a double claw shot right here? I think it's a double. We can try. I don't think so. Yeah, I can't even reach that. I mean, it definitely seems like I could cheese this somehow if I took the right angle. But you're clearly meant to use the double claw shot for this. I mean, maybe. If I had done that just right, maybe. Okay. What about the interior of this sanctum? Maybe? Is that where I am? Oh, yeah. Let's check this out. Oh yeah, there were these chests up here. I didn't investigate that further. I'm fairly certain that I have to use the chickens to get up there. Because I can't think of any other way. The hookshot targets are not close enough, right? Unless I'm missing them. Like, the only claw shot targets are way up high, where I can't reach. Yeah. Well, first things first. Then we'll do the chicken thing and see if I can fly over to a snake head. Alright, what can I do with a single claw shot? Riddle me this. Batman. Oh, shit. Someone comes in before the next group and picks them up. That's a cool job, though. I mean, it sounds like you got experience with it. That's interesting. That is not like a... That's not a common position. It's not something you hear every day. Ooh. Okay, there's definitely another chest in here if I use my lantern, which I don't have. Unless one of these chests has a lantern in it. That would be pretty cool. I would be happy if one of these had a lantern in it, please. Darn. I'm knocking checks off left and right, but they're not good checks. They're shitty bad ones. I was always confused why there were so many claw shot targets in here. Like, you saw what I needed to do to get here. It was not a big deal, but like, there's a claw shot target way up there, and I'm just like, why? I think there's a chest over there, but I don't remember. I think I need the double for that. Maybe that's what all those are for, and I just forgot. The problem is all these chests normally just have rupees in them. Like, they don't have heart pieces, so normally I never bother with getting them. Ah, summer job. That makes sense. Good sort of brief thing to do. I guess that makes sense because they're not... I would assume butterfly sanctuaries aren't always full of butterflies, but maybe I'm wrong. That does... Yeah, that does check out. Just from a standpoint of, like, how much it costs to go to a butterfly sanctuary, which is, as far as I know, it's pretty cheap. So, like, I can't imagine they have a lot of spare income to be paying the employees with. Yeah, okay. So you go up there, and then you go around. Okay, so this is double hookshot territory. We can't do this. Still, there are worse things you could be doing for pitiful pay. Let's put it that way. So that's nice, at least. To get to see butterflies. To get to stare at butterflies all day, as opposed to getting to stare at grease fryers all day. You could do worse. For a summer job. Not for, like, a... That, you know, I feel like that kind of job, you know, butterfly enclosure type of thing, is the type of job where it's like, that's a great summer job that you can give to, you know, whoever needs a brief kind of stint job, and it not need to be like a career, I guess. I don't know. There's been this big push lately for like all jobs to be viable career jobs, and I'm just not sure if that's like the best thing. Like, I feel like you need to have those jobs that are just kind of like brief summer things, so that people who need that have that. And it's not just like every job is looking for someone who's going to be there for 20 years as their career. It's like, it's not ideal. But I don't know. I feel like the problem is that you end up with so many people working jobs that weren't meant to be career jobs as their career, and then their life is shitty because of that. And it's like, well, that's not good. We don't want that. And so if that's how it's always going to end up, is it just one of those things where you just can't? You have to make sure that every job is a career job. And you just have to adjust a lot of different positions, I guess, is what I'm saying. There's a lot of different positions that you would have to completely change how they function in order to make it viable as a career. Oh, there's nothing up here. Unless a Poe shows up here in the next 2 seconds. I thought there was a dig spot. There is not. There is a chicken, though. That's a bit too far to fly. Are you winning lots of rupees? I am. I am, so. I am so sorry. Please don't murder me. Chickens, please don't murder me. Okay, so this was a bust. Is there anything in the top here? No, it's just like $20 and stuff. I mean, it's fun that I can land here and everything, but... Wait, what's down in there? Did I see something down in there? Huh. There's like kind of a... You can kind of just see through it all. That's weird. Just really dropping down one piece at a time here. Alright. Very... Oh. I had no idea this was even here. Cool. That's something I've never seen before in this video game. Definitely feels like there are some jobs that maybe used to be, you know, low pay kind of situations, and then slowly over time they introduce like more and more to the job, to where it is now a completely different job than what it was originally conceived as. And that I totally agree. It's like, you can't expect people to be doing 15 different things for the pay of what used to just be one very simple thing. Like, I know that secretary-type jobs, cashier-type jobs, those jobs used to be way simpler than they are now because of technology issues, where you were just basically handling paperwork, and now there's like 7 different programs you need to know how to run, and it's like, that's a different thing. Gimme. 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 This year has been crazy for bugs where I'm at. The bugs are loving it. It's been a super wet year, and so the bugs are just having an absolute field day. There's been like worms, like what is it? Army worms have been huge here, and bagworms are just like taking over all the trees. All the pest insects, obviously, not the good fun ones. Cicadas are doing pretty good. The whole business, truly. Okay, here we go. So the hookshot targets are just there so that I don't have to do this twice, which is fun. Wait. All right. Small chest first, obviously. Small as justice. Okay. Fine. 10 rupees. Not a big deal. Now I think if I just do... Wow, the music just said bye. Music just completely quit on me. The stinger for opening that chest really just canceled all music forever, I guess. God dang. Okay. That's okay. There's still one more place I can go. I think it is. They've been pretty loud. I've seen a few, but I haven't seen like a ton. But it might be too early. I think they're just starting to come out, so... I've seen a few. Normally, when it's a good cicada year, I start seeing the ninjasks. I just always think of them as the Pokemon. The Shedinjas chilling on the... I actually got to watch a cicada molt one time, just randomly. It was sitting on the tree, and it was busting out, and it was very cool. It took it forever. It took it like 2 hours to slowly bust out of this little brown shell it was in. Where the fuck am I trying to go? I'm trying to go... Okay, well, I can go here. Yeah, this is it. This is the one. There's a claw shot target that leads to a cave with iron boot stuff in it. I think there's also lantern stuff in it, unfortunately. So I'm not going to be able to do much. Okay. Let's see what we can do. This is going to be a full, like, outdoor dose of Twilight Princess. I'm hoping that I get something before the end of the dose that will allow me to explore more dungeons. That's really where I'm stuck. I've got to get the cannon activated or the bow so that I can go to the Temple of Time. All of the, like, post Midna's Lament content is sort of locked out right now. Wow, it's real steamy in here, huh? Good thing there's no Goron tunic in this game. Ah, man. It feels so good every time that this is a thing. Yoink! Yoink! Something about it that is just it's pure joy. Good thing I have this metal shield. I'm also glad that they probably did not program in a contingency for me to accidentally burn up my wooden shield. That would suck. Bump him. Bump him. Oh god. Haha, you thought. Oh, that's right. I have the backslash now. Hell yeah. Yoink. I forgot that I'd gotten that. Yoink. Every time. That is how every fight is going to go from now on. It's weird that they just stuck like an extra section of Goron mines, essentially, in the middle of nowhere. Oh, 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 oh. No, sir. Wait. Womp. Okay. Now there's two different ways to go here, as I recall. There's that, which is a chest. There's also some stuff up here, I think. Oh, hello. Let me just beat up your ass a little bit. Let me just smack that ass. Hey, could you let me smack that ass a little bit, sir? I would like to smack your ass. Thank you. I'll take that. Okay, that could be good. I like that it has a Triforce on the back of it. That's pretty sweet. The rare Triforce Ladybug. Okay, so there's also this, which is nothing? Is this... I guess this is nothing? Part of me wants to just... Did I just murder that bat with my shield? Part of me wants to just jump off and see what happens, but I don't think there's anything down there. I think this is a dead end. Alright. Off we go. I could totally see myself, the first time I'm playing this, just think like, oh, I'm good, and hop off that cliff, put on my iron boots, and just fall directly to my death. Ah, dang it. I do need lanterns in here. Gosh, dang it. Alright. That's fine. Give me the lantern, please. Please? Okay, that actually is pretty good. I can now go to Giovanni. He'll give me some goods, hopefully. I don't know that that's important at all, but we'll find out. Sir? Which item am I not supposed to have? There was an item I got from that glitch ant that I used like a cheat to get to, but I guess I have the claw shot now. I probably got the claw shot and could have gotten that item the vanilla way, so never mind. Never mind. We're good. I think there's one more item down here. Or maybe it's just a way back. I guess it's just a way back. That's fine. It's honestly kind of weird that they start you with a wooden sword in this game. I don't think that's ever been a thing in any of the other Zeldas. Where am I? Oh, I couldn't see it on the wall there. Wait. Like, you always start with a shitty sword, but not that shitty. I mean, come on. At least make it out of metal. Jeez. Okay, there is a grotto in this field that I don't think I've been to. This East Hyrule Field situation. And there's that chest up top that you needed bombs to get, and I didn't have bombs. Oh, did I not grab this? Did this respawn? Maybe I didn't have the boomerang when I came here the first time. Oh no, I just haven't... Okay, I haven't gotten the... This is East Hyrule Field? Yeah, I haven't gotten the East Hyrule Field bugs. Okay. I should look for that then. I feel like I maybe got the one grasshopper that's just like some of the 2D games. I'm trying to think. Because I know like in Link to the Past you get like the Uncle Sword first and oh! You know what? You might be right. I think in the very first Legend of Zelda, the first sword is the wooden sword. You're absolutely right. Yeah, the very original Legend of Zelda, the first sword you get, I think, is wooden. So that's the thing. Okay, somewhere around here... Ah, there it is. I can see it a mile away. There's a grotto. I think there's actually 2 in this field, but I'm not going to worry too much about it just yet. Let's dig it up. Okay. East Hyrule Field. Oh, no. Not the underwater boys. Oh, are these the piranhas? Can I just kill them with the hookshot from up here, please? Apparently not, is the answer. Oh, okay. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Come at me, skullfish. Oh, it's a bombfish. How about that? Ow. That's fine. Just blow up, Link. It's fine. Okay, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna drown in 10 feet of... Oh, God. Oh, I'm getting eaten alive. Excuse me. Rude. Okay, another bug. That's another delayed check. Could be good. 2 more bugs to add to Agatha's collection. She will be quite pleased. I hear wasps. Not great. No! I didn't mean it. Ah, no! I didn't mean it. Okay, let's try to kill some fish. Can you imagine actually doing this? Like, I want you to picture putting on, like, you know, weighted boots so that you sink to the bottom of a pool, and then trying to swing a sword at a fish. Never in a million years would that functionally work at all. Oh, cool. I just dragged him out of the water. That works. Just sacrifice your meat to drag these fish out of the ocean, and then smack them. I just smacked that thing with a sword from land. That's even more impressive. Oh my god. Just jump attack into the water. Alright. Did I kill them all? Normally it would spawn rupees if I killed them all. It's a good one. It's a good one. Starbomb is hit or miss for me. I like some of the songs, and others of them are just kind of like, eh. Like the Overwatch song, I always thought was like particularly not great, or like the Transformers one. I don't know. Sometimes the jokes are just kind of like whatever, but the original Starbomb album had some good ones. And the most recent one actually was pretty banger too. It's dangerous to go along was always a classic. Go alone was always a classic. I really liked the Tetris one they did on the last album. That one was really solid. Stretch. Oh, that was a good stretch. I felt great. Back out in the world. Is there another grotto? We're going to call this East Hyrule Field North grotto. Because I'm pretty sure there's one more somewhere. The problem is I have no idea where. You'd be able to see it from above. Filling in the name of... Yeah. It's good. It's good, good, good. Is that it? No. No. You gotta just run around these fields and look for dark shadows on the ground. It's a little bit annoying. But I mean, to be fair, Ocarina of Time was the same way. So, really can't complain. I guess I can, actually. The field's like twice this... Oh, here we go. That's the second bug. Grab that real quick. I can't believe I didn't grab that sooner, but... That could have been anything. That could have been the lantern, just chilling out here in this field, not being picked up. Like, look at how big this field is for there to be nothing in it at all. Like, there's not even like a... It's not like Ocarina of Time where at the very least you'd find like a tree or a grotto or like a ghost. Something. Like, it's just empty. It's just a... And like, it's not even... Most of these directions, there's not even like a bridge to get to. Like, there's not even a reason to go in these directions. It's so weird. So weird that they just made this massive open space. And there's like 4 of them, right? There's 4 of these huge spaces that just have nothing in them. And I'm just like, what was your thought process? What was the plan? Ruff. Is it just so that I have more space to pup around in? Is that all it is? Because, I mean, I can't complain too much about that. If it's just pup in space. I wish I could call my horse. I need that item from Ilia. That is an item in this game you get, that you can call your horse from anywhere. But you get it, like, super late game when you already have all the teleporters, and it's just kind of like, why? Realistic, I guess. That's what you want to call it. Realism is definitely my least favorite thing to put into a video game. I would happily have my games be as unrealistic as possible. Make them goofy. Make them games. Make them silly. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I may just be missing it because I swear there's 2 in this field. But I ain't seeing shit. Just a big old empty. Also, in terms of realism, can we talk about the fact that every like section of Hyrule Field is broken up by these giant canyons? I mean, I guess that's realistic somewhere in the world, right? There's probably a place that looks like that, where it's just a field on top of a massive... Like, Hyrule... the Kingdom of Hyrule in this game, they put Epona Reeds in almost all teleporter spots, if I remember right. That checks out. That's good game design. Can you imagine a country that is just built on bridges of islands? Like, it's just these little plateau islands with bridges going in between them. That's the whole country. It's crazy. It's awesome. Maybe it exists. China has places like that. Interesting. I've never been to China. I don't really know much about China, to be honest. Other than that, it's fucking massive. Ow! Sir, I thought I knocked you off a cliff. I guess you're a bird. I shouldn't be surprised. Knocking a bird off a cliff is not a very efficient way of doing a murder. China's so big that I feel like there's gotta be like 7 different climates, at least. But at the same time, once again, I know nothing about it. When I think of China, I always just think of like plains, basically like open fields. And that's about it. And I think the only reason I think of that is because of like war movies. Like whenever you have a Chinese like 3 Kingdoms kind of vibe, it's always in these big open plains. But just because that's where fighting wars happens, I don't think it's actually that indicative of the terrain or anything. It's just easier to film a battle scene when it's like that. Okay, now, I think I can do this without bomb arrows, for sure. If I just time it well. Not like that. That's the worst option. Little early. That was perfect. That was beautiful. Didn't even have to aim that. Just went straight across. Ooh, there's a hookshot spot in Goron Mines too, isn't there? Not Goron Mines, but like outside of Goron Mines. Death Mountain. Where's the chest? Is it over here? Oh, it's way down there. Okay, that's odd. They made me go all the way up there just to come all the way down. Please be good. It's just a heart piece. Okay. Trying to mentally go through places that require the hook shot. Death Mountain it is. Take me away to that secret place. That sweet escape. Take me away. Slam poetry style. I like how you hear Link panting before he actually materializes. Fairy fountain theme. They have a city. You can be in a massive plaza that is ground floor, but is actually a 20 story on the other side. 20th story on the other side. I see what you're saying. Why am I getting a cutscene? What's happening? Uh-huh. Yep. Why is this playing now? I guess this is the first time I came in here that's not in the Twilight, I guess. The first time I came in this specific entrance when it wasn't the Twilight. Okay, fair enough. I came in here and got that warp available when it was still Twilight, I think, and that's why that was weird. I wasn't supposed to be able to warp here until much later in the game, so it got confused. Okay, there should be... Oh, God. I forgot there's like a million guys trying to shoot me here. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, do I have anything I can use? I mean, I have a slingshot. Will a slingshot kill them? I don't think so. Oh, okay. Maybe the claw shot will do it for me. Please? Please? Hey, can I get a target, please? Really? You're not going to Z-target that guy. Okay. Ow. Okay. This is not going to work, I don't think. Is there any way I can make this function with the items? Oh, I have a boomerang. Will that do something? Maybe? I still don't like that I can't Z-target. He's right there. Can I slingshot? Does this do any damage? Okay. That did not hit. Oh. Wow. One shot with the slingshot. Did not realize how powerful this puppy was, huh? Jeez. That's pretty good. That's a really... What are you shooting out of this thing, Link? Frickin' ball bearings? I thought I was just shooting nuts at these guys, but I don't think nuts kill a person on impact. Whoa, 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 whoa. One more, one more. Ow. Really taking my sweet time here. You got a bow and arrow. You should really win this fight. There's no excuse here. You're supposed to run through when you don't have the bow. Once you have the bow, you have to come back and murder these guys so that you can get the items. Okay. Where... Is there a Poe here? I don't think so, but let's change the time of day just in case. Okay, so this is nothing at all. Oh, I guess I should check. Big spot? No. Okay, fine. No big deal. Oh, I think you can also use the hawks. You can actually use the hawk to murder him too. Okay, how do I get up here? Huh. How do I? Oh, there we go. That's very subtle. Because pumpkins have the worst seeds to... That is true. Pumpkin seeds are tiny. Pumpkin seeds are itty bitty. And not like firm. They're like chewy. They're not even like a solid object. You should be using like kiwi pits or something. Okay. Gotta remember. This area was always strange to me. Because it felt like they made like a whole zone up here with just nothing in it for some reason. I'm pretty sure this whole thing is just pointless, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's no Poe, there's no dig spot. It's just a big empty path for seemingly no reason. There's like a staircase down here. I mean, there's these rocks, right? And you can pick them up and they got like money under them. But I am not interested in that. Unless there's a dig spot that I have forgotten about. And I don't think so. No. Okay. That's fine. Acorns would be great. Pecans. You can make a pecan work. Those things are pointy. Do it just right. And you crack yourself a delicious nut while you're at it. Okay, I don't think there's anything up here, actually, which is really weird. Unless... I don't think there's anything here, though. No. I could have... Oh, no. Here we go. I could have sworn I was like... I'm pretty sure there's one chest. God dang it. That's just a bomb. I got bombs. Bombs for days, in fact. Okay. Alright. We're in for it now. We are now in the thick of it, so to speak. We got the big key for Goron Mines. One of the pieces of the big key. We need 3, so that's actually nothing. We have key for Lakebed Temple. I guess I could try to go to the Lakebed Temple. I don't think I can do much. I don't have the Zora tunic. Yeah, okay. Let's see if I can do something there, because I'm trying to no, I know what I can do. I have the ice block breaker. Yeah, shoot sesame seeds. Pluck them off his burger and just flick them at people. Cha-cha-cha-cha-chia. Cha-cha-cha-cha-chia, pet. I've got the ball and chain. I can do this little ice cave puzzle situation, which is probably going to be the rest of the stream, let's be honest. I fully expect these ice puzzles to take me 30 minutes. I'm not good at them at all. This is one of the only things that whenever I watch Aaron play video games on Game Grumps, he legitimately does better at these push puzzles than I do. And I don't know how he does it. My brain, I have a very, not spatial awareness is not my strong suit. And so it takes me it's not that I can't do them, it takes me so much longer than it takes him, and he's doing a show while he's doing it. I'm just like, god damn. It would take me freaking 10 minutes just to stare at it and figure it out. In we go. Oh, okay. He just jumped. Did you see that? I think he was trying to get me. He jumped at the screen. He knows I'm controlling him poorly. He's angry. The Link is angry, and he's coming for me. The Soul Eater is coming for my blood. My 3D-ness. Which sucks, because I live in a 3D world. You would think it would be better. Okay. Okay. This is fine. Everything's totally fine. Okay, I can get one there. Is that what I need to do? Is that helpful? Oh, God. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna guess what I need to do, and hopefully it'll be fine. I could do that, though. Is that better? Ah, I fucked it up already. I literally already fucked it up. Now I know what I need to do. Okay. Can I fix this? I think I can fix this. Okay. I figured it out. This is fine. Then we do like this, right? And now I need to get this one back down where it was before. Right? And then now I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I cannot fix this as much as I would love to. Ugh. Oh, I know what I can do. Here, let's do this. We'll push that one back down. Yes. And then we'll push this one. Right? Yeah. Sure. Right? This works. And then we push... fuck. I hate this so much. Okay. No, this isn't gonna work, is it? I need... But I can't get... Okay, maybe I can... If I do this... Uh-huh. But now I can't push it up. Okay. Here we go. This'll work. I think. If I do that, and then I do this, and then I do this... Right? That's good, right? Because now, if I push one from over here, that will be a good thing. So I can do this. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is going. Yeah, we're doing it. We're making it. Slow but sure. There's like 4 of these puzzles in this fucking cave, and they only get harder from here. Okay, I cleared the first one. Okay. Alright. Okay. Fantastic. Oh, there's 2 buttons now. All right. Okay, that actually makes it somewhat easier because that means I gotta have one of them on a button when I get the other one on the button, if that makes sense. So I have to be able to do it with 1 extra box, essentially. Okay. My God. Okay, this is symmetrical, though, right? No, it is not. The arena is distinctly not symmetrical. It's symmetrical, like, from this perspective. If I draw a line straight forward, it's symmetrical. That's not helpful, I don't think. All right, let's just start pushing. You just kind of start pushing. You just start pushing and hope that... See, but I can't... I want to get it straight down from here, but I can't do that, actually. I could push this one up, maybe. This, like, sort of frees up a slot here, right? And then I could push this one. Oh, the key is to just try to get them, like, stopped in places that you would normally not be able to stop them. Okay, this will work. Because now I can push this one down and to the right. And that'll get me 1 button pressed. And then I just have to figure out how to press the 2nd button with that one not moving. Which is totally easy to do. Not a big deal at all. Okay, if I can get one here, right? Okay, so okay, yeah, here we go. Let's push this one down. And then this one that's not on the button. Get out of that corner, thank you. I wonder if I was supposed to do this one first. I think I was supposed to do this one first, yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. Because now I need a 3rd one. Yeah. The 2 buttons are not symmetrical, like they are different, so I'm assuming there's one that you have to do first. I think it's this one. Now I can focus on this other one because it's got this nice corner here that's making it a little bit easier for me, I think. Having one there is not helpful, I don't think. Uh-huh. And then I can do this. But how do I line them up? How do I line them up? Either of these is fine, but also neither of them is fine, actually. They're both very wrong. Okay. Do I have to do this one? I have to do one of them first, almost guaranteedly. This is not helpful at all. This is not the least bit helpful. Like, having it there is great, but I can't. If I push this one off of the way, I can absolutely do either of these buttons with 3. But how do I do one of them with only 2? It's got to be the other one first. The other one's got to be first. Right? Yeah, totally. Totally. Because it being the corner is then helpful, right? If I do this, then that block's actually helping me do the other thing, I think, is the idea. Maybe. Okay. Let's do this. Yes. And then, do I want to do that, or do I want to do that? I know you can't see what I'm thinking. I've got 2 options. I can either push this one to the left, and then up, and then to the right. But then how would I... I could push left, up, but then it's stuck. I need that one to, like, come out of that hole somehow. I can push down, right, up, but then I can't... down, right, up, and then you could push this one. I know you can't see what I'm talking about. You could push this one, like, left, after pushing that one down, right, and up. But then how am I going to get it on that button? It's never in the right spot. It's always slightly off from where I want it to be. I can get 2 of them into a good position. Like, I can get one either here or here, but then I can't get the second one to a point where that's helpful, you know? Ooh, boy. This is rough. I knew this was going to happen. I specifically remembered this being a huge pain in the ass. So I can push this one down now, right? And that's like kind of where it's supposed to be, but now I need this other one to be in a completely different spot. I don't know how to get that there. And like this block is in the way, basically. But like I can't move it, because then I won't be able to do the other thing. Unless I can move it. I need to be able to move this block, I think. But I need to move it over here or over there so that I can then get the second block. Because I can very easily get a single block into this spot or into this spot. That's no big deal. So as long as I can keep this block either like right here or over here, that's fine. But is either of those positions helpful is the question. And the answer is no, right? Like, even if I push this one down, that's not gonna help. I don't think. Unless I can get the other block into a different position as well. Which maybe I can? I'm so confused. Okay. Yes, right? Yes. I got it. Okay. Here we go. Here's what we do. We push this one over. Push this one down. Yep, this is great. And now we push this one down, get it out of that hole. Oh, fuck! I needed to do the other one first. Okay, it's fine. We're still totally fine. Push this one back up. I need to push this one first. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking. Push that one down. Yes. Okay. That took way too long. It should not have taken me that long to realize that that loop is there. That there's that, like... Yeah. Okay. We're good. We're solid. We're Gucci. I'm a smart boy. I'm a big smart boy. I know what I'm doing. Oh, just one more. Just one more. Okay, this isn't so bad. Okay, this is actually very pure. What I like about this ground is that it's very pure. There's only one button, and it's completely symmetrical, so I don't have to do any like order shenanigans. This is very simple because right now, all 3 blocks can only move to the corners. I can logic my way out of this one. All 3 blocks can only move to the corners, so you can just... Doesn't matter which one you do first, which I love. So now that one's there. That's great. Let's see. Now I want to move one around. Do a full circle here. Let's do... actually, let's leave that one sort of out like that. Let's push this one back where it was before. Having one that's not in the center or in the corners is very helpful. And so now I can push this one down and around into the position you want it to be in, which is here. And then I can push... Oh, shit, I might have fucked up. No, we're fine. I can push it straight across, so that's no longer in the way. Now, let's see. How do I want to do this? Yes, so now I push this one across. But I still need... I need this one to be in a different spot, I think, right? Or can I manipulate it to be where I want it to be? I need it to be in the center before I need 2 in the center somehow. Because I can push this one over here. And that's fine. But then I can't manipulate them both in the way that I want to. I don't think. Right? Because, like, I need all 3 of them to be lined up with the center, basically. Let me think. I can move either one across, doesn't really matter. No, this isn't going to work, but it's close. I mean, like, we're getting somewhere. Because this is good. Oh, that's right. I remember now. Yeah, now I can move. I don't need all 3. So this is the, like, little brain tick, right? I was trying to stack all 3 of them. You don't need to stack all 3 of them. You just need to get 1 into that position, and then it's going to stay there. It's not moving anymore, and you can just do this. That's the trick. And it always takes my brain a little bit to get there. I don't know, like, little tricks like that. Please be good. Please be good. That's water bombs. That's water bombs. Alright, Agatha. You're my only saving grace now. I did all of that for 10 water bombs. I just spent a good 10-minute, 15-minute chunk of my life when I could have just spent like 10 rupees or whatever. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Nobody thinks you're stupid. Nobody thinks you're stupid. Except for me. I've been getting a lot of like recommendations on YouTube for Weird Al music videos because apparently he just decided to like put all his music videos on YouTube like 3 years ago or something. And it's been quite the nostalgia trip. 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. Not only have I not played it, that sounds wild. That's so many words. I don't know what you're saying. 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim? No. No, I have not. That sounds cool. I mean, that's a dope-ass name for a thing. Is that a PS5 game? It sounds like a PS5 game. Could be a PC game. Or it could be a really old game. What the fuck do I know? Why am I acting like I have any idea what this game is? Because I don't. I guess the Rim, the like Aegis Rim, sounds like a... what's that game? With the redhead and the bow. It's a Switch game. Oh, okay. It's like an RPG, like a JRPG. Alright. How much are you going to give me for this Triforce Ladybug? Also, what kind of fucked up shit are you going to say about it? Aren't you a little cutie? Little ladybug, little ladybug. If I was smaller, I would get... Oh, you know what? That's normal. Agatha, just for future reference, when people give you a bug, that's a relatively normal thing to say. Wanting to fly around on the back of a ladybug is, like, fine. I was fully expecting you to say something about ripping its wings off and gluing them to your eyelids or something. Like, that's the kind of shit you normally say. Okay, well, that's not great. I've got another one. I've got one more shot here, Agatha, for you to not fuck me over here. And this is a partner dragonfly, just for you. Little dragonfly, when I look at me with those great big eyes. See, like, that's fucking weird, man. You what? You. Yes! Yes! Thank goodness. I've been needing this so badly. There are so many places where you need the lantern. Just for, like, little niggly things. Not even, like, big checks. Just, like, little checks that I couldn't reach. I didn't have the gosh darn lantern. That's huge. God, that's wide open. All of my checks have just been blown wide open for that. Hell yes. Okay. We are back, baby. I was getting worried. We were down to like two checks. Yes. Okay. Huge. That's massive. Put that thing in my freaking hot bar. Because we are going to be using the shit out of that. There are so many places we've already been today that needed this little guy. Sorry, I was distracted. Non-linear storytelling, visual novel, anime style. I see. I'm not a big visual novel guy. The only visual novel I've actually played, and to be fair, this is a terrible representation of the genre, is Digimon Survive. Because like I said, I will play anything Digimon related just because I like the franchise so much. Not a big visual novel guy. It's the branching paths that fuck with me. Oh my god. Oh god, it's alive.
You did it. I can move again. This is all thanks to you, right? Oh, I have to thank you. Will this do? Do you want to take one of my crotch rupees? I got 100 rupees just right down the front here. Just reach in there, Steve. Steve, just stick your hand right down in there. It'll be fine.
Alright. I'll take a piece of heart.
Or maybe you want one of my nipple rupees. You like that? You like the nipple rupees?
I hear you can get this stuff in the cave on the western... What, money? Pieces of heart? What are you talking about?
Body is still golden. Which means my soul is still not whole? That's strange. Maybe we need 60 ghosts. Can I get you another favor of you, doggy?
I am not a dog. Sir, that is rude.
Can you defeat more ghosts? Just 40 ghosts more.
Okay, that's never gonna happen, sir. The gameplay is like a board game plus RTS plus turn-based. The gameplay is like a board game. Okay. Plus real-time strategy. No divergent paths. Okay, that's huge. That's huge for me. Turn-based. So, like, I'm thinking Fire Emblem here? Real-time strategy, turn-based? Fire Emblem? Is that anything similar at all? Fire Emblem is the only thing I think of when I think of real-time strategy, turn-based games. Unless you're talking about more like the active time battle system like Final Fantasy. I guess real-time strategy, turn-based can kind of mean anything, huh? I have a lantern now. I got decision paralysis just now because there's so many different places I can go. I can go to the forest. There's so many lantern spots in the forest. Oh man. Okay, you know what? Let's do the one that I saw earlier today. That like I just barely needed the lantern for. Where was that? That was here. Yeah. The bottom of this Iron Boots cave, there was that lantern spot. Let's take care of that before I forget. And then we'll probably, I don't know, I guess I'll go through a few more. We're not at 2 hours yet. I'll go through a few more lantern checks, just kind of, we'll cross them off the list. I've got a whole list here of things that I know I need the lantern for, so we'll just slowly go down and cross some things off. We won't go into, I don't want to start anything huge today, since we're close to the end here. Is that a new game? I assume so. You said Switch, but not Switch 2. So it can't be two new. Boom, boom, boom. Every battle lasts less than 2 minutes real time. Okay, that's pretty standard. I think. Do Final Fantasy battles last longer than 2 minutes? I've never put them to the clock before. Oh, no, put that away. No, put it like more away though. Now I have to worry about lantern oil. I don't have any bottles, do I? Lantern oil is going to be a pain in the rear here at the start. Okay. I'm going to have to really watch that. Yoink. Wow. I feel like that name, somebody had a list of cool words. Like, someone was just like, all right, everyone, I want you to put a cool word into a hat, and we're going to draw 3 of them and make it into a video game. Actually 4. 13 was definitely somebody's cool word. So I was like, I know what's cool. The number 13. Yeah. Aegis? Rim? Whoever put Rim in there was kind of a freak, but like, you know, in a good way. You could replace those 4 words with any other 4 cool words, and it would tell me an equal amount about what the story is. Okay. That's off the list. Okay, I cannot warp out of here, unfortunately. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. The exit's right here. All right, Lake Hylia Bomb Cave. That's huge. I don't think I'm ready for that. North Hyrule Field North. I don't know what that means, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, this is North Hyrule Field. So it's probably like up here, I think there was something. There's also one in Zora River. Don't forget that. There was a whole lantern thing up there. Here's just time for, while I'm running around doing lantern checks, slowly but surely, time for oversharing, because that's what streaming's all about. It pauses time, so you can make your choices. Love that, first of all. One of my least favorite things is when, whether it's Final Fantasy or any other turn-based RPG, does the thing where you have to make your choices really fast in the menus. Hate that. I am not playing... You know how they have those Microsoft Excel, like, championships? Where they see, like, who can make a super good Excel sheet fast enough or whatever? I'm just guessing. I just know they have Microsoft Excel championships, which is wild. That's what I think of whenever there's a Final Fantasy game or whatever, and I have to navigate the menus at light speed. It's like, this is not what I signed up for. Make your choices. You have to manage resources, move your characters, and decide positioning, attack, and manage their cooldowns. Yeah, that sounds kind of Fire Emblem-y. Move your characters around, decide their positioning, yeah. And then attack and manage their cooldowns. I mean, that sounds interesting. Is that a part of a series, or is that just brand new? Like I said, I've never heard of it before. Yaw. Done. I can't believe I have to kill all of you spiders again. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old spider? Alright, light that one up. One down. Only like 5 to go. You know what? Maybe I can just ignore the spiders. Hey guys, sorry guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Totally fine. Just leave the spiders alone. It's like 2 or 3 years old. Okay. So a new time. Hey, you know what? Anytime there's a new video game that's not part of an existing series, that's to be applauded. That's a really big roly-poly. Can you imagine if roly-polies were that big? Look at that thing. It's like the size of his face. Roly-polies are like tiny. Oh, it's an Atlas game. I know. I've never been a big fan of Atlas games. Like, I've never tried a Persona, but I've seen them played, and I know that, like, there's too much going on. I did try Metaphor, and I was not a huge fan of Metaphor. The combat was too, I guess, difficult, I guess, is the word I'm going to use. Feels weird to say that, but, like, I don't know. The main thing with Atlas games, Atlas loves to do, like, schedules and like timing-based stuff. Atlas games are like packed to the brim with missable content. And I can't stand that. But it sounds like this is different, right? Like you said, there was not a branching path situation going on here, so that's pretty, like if it's just 13 playable characters in like a standard sort of RPG type visual novel format, I can take that. It's just like as soon as you introduce this thing of like, okay, there's 13 different characters, and you have to decide which one you're going to, like, romance or, like, max out their affinity or whatever with. I immediately sort of get overwhelmed, essentially. Alright, I did this. Goat. Let's go to the goat zone. It sounds like you are also not a huge fan of the usual Atlas formula, so maybe this one's different. Can replay a situation over and over. Oh, it's one of those kinds of things where you have a mission and then like you finish it, and if you didn't get like an achievement or whatever that you wanted to get, you just do it again. Okay. That can work. It's not my favorite system. Obviously, I'm playing Legend of Zelda for a reason, right? Like I like games like Zelda games where you just have a world, it just exists. And the only thing determining sort of whether or not you get items and stuff is whether you have the ability to get them. And there's none of this, like, event-based thing. There's none of this thing where, like, oh, you pass a certain point and now you can't get to it. Like, there's no missables. And, like, chapter-based games are hit or miss for me. Sometimes some chapter-based games I still thoroughly enjoy. But a lot of times when there's, like, the mission-based, you know, where it's like, okay, now do this mission. You didn't do it well enough. Try it again. Hit or miss. But if the game's good, I do still enjoy it. I'm trying to think when the last time I played a mission-based game was that I, like, really enjoyed. Yeah, I still got business. I'm going to go dig by the goats. Mr. Rooster. I played Beautiful Joe relatively recently, considering it came out in, a long time ago. Never mind. And it had sort of a mission chapter-based situation that you had to, like, kind of replay. It was a weird style. And I didn't super love that, but that was its own thing. When was the last time I played a chapter or mission-based game? I'm trying to think. I guess, like, Final Fantasy 13 had chapters, but they weren't missions. Actually, could you? I think you could. You could go back and replay chapters at the end. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Point is, hit or miss with chapter-based games. I prefer it when it's just sort of a solid object, a video game, that you're running around in. That, to me, is much more enjoyable. But that sounds cool. I definitely have to check it out. Whoa. Where's the rat? There's a rat! The rat! Oh god, the rat! Ah, the rat! Go away with ye, rats! Ye rats! Okay. That's $100. Bye, rats. Have fun being rats and stuff. Have fun doing your rat things. Wow, there's very dramatic music in there. You have to 100% it to read the story in chronological order. I get you. One of those. That can be cool. The like slow reveals over time. Has some Ace Attorney aspect to it. Okay. Now you got me interested. Sort of a... I don't know if point and click's really the right word. But like... You're presented with options and you're like trying to choose like what's the logic, like what's the correct answer. That is fun. I've never actually played an Ace Attorney game. I've only watched them played, but I do feel like they have an enjoyable aspect to them. Where am I going? Hyrule Field. We're going near Kakariko here. This one. Is that right? Yeah, Kakariko. There's that cave to the north that has lantern spots for me. Solving mysteries. That's so many elements for one game to have, for me to like not have heard of it. But sometimes that happens. I feel like anime games, not like from an anime, but like anime style games, have this relationship where they're either like these huge hits that like Persona that are just like massive, or they just fly totally under the radar and barely anyone knows about them. Something about the anime aesthetic, I think, and just sort of the polarizing nature, I guess you could say, of the anime aesthetic tends to make that happen, I think. Yoink. I can actually destroy these nets the way that was, you know, intended. That's the important part, really. There's so many of these, like, factors when it comes to video games where you can have, like, a list, right? I could make a list right now of, like, this is what I like in a video game. And you could hand me a game that every single one of those things on that list is checkmarked, and I would still hate it just because of the execution. Execution is everything, and no matter how many like boxes you check, you can still make a shitty game. And the reverse is also true. I can make a list right now of the things I hate about a video game, and there would be a video game out there that has every single one of those traits that I would eat up and just absolutely have a blast with. It's a strange thing, entertainment. Somehow there's just no good way of quantifying it. And it's not just games. Like, it's any medium, movies, anime, whatever. You just can't quite quantify the vibes of the thing. And maybe if you're like a professional, you can quantify those things. Like, maybe if a professional game designer was to look at the games that I liked and the games that I don't like, they would be able to actually identify, oh, well, here's why. But I ain't no game designer, and I am not sort of in tune enough to know for sure what it is when I like or don't like it. Okay, here we go. This was what we came here for. Check mark. I don't know why I'm making a disappointed face. I've got the lantern. I've got a billion checks to check. There's probably going to be a bit of a dry spell here. That's to be expected. Do I want to go do that super difficult cave in Hylia Fields? I say super difficult. Super long, I guess is what I should say. I guess I will, just because I'm checking things off the list, and that's on the list. It's mostly 2D battles are 3D. I'm not sure what you were trying to say. It's mostly 2D battles are 3D. I don't know what you mean. And I probably won't play it on the channel. I have a difficult relationship with streaming. I enjoy it, don't get me wrong. Especially with a game like this. You know, the randomizer thing's kind of perfect for me. But the idea of playing a game I've never played before on stream, I'm a bit hesitant. Which is why I'm never going to be like... Unless I was... If I somehow became popular, which is not going to happen, because I'm not putting any effort into doing that, then maybe I would start being like, yeah, I'm going to play like whatever the new thing is for the people. But for as long as I'm doing this just for me, which is basically how it is, mostly 2D... Oh, commas. Commas do help. Mostly 2D, battles are 3D. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. As long as I keep doing... okay, how much for this? 20 rupees. You got it. Yoink. You'll be safe all night. Well, don't leave it out. You just bought that shit. No, I'm not going to steal from the bird. Yeah, you're welcome, sir. Oh, thank you. Hey, thank you. Come back sometime, mate. I am not willing to become that bird's enemy. You know what? Since I'm here, I might as well go to the forest temple, huh? Get this last check in here. But yeah, as long as I'm still mostly streaming for myself, and it's like something I'm doing for my own enjoyment, I'm probably not going to be doing many new games. Because when it comes to new games, I like experiencing them on my own. I like to have that experience. Oku, I don't really need you. Yeah. You're welcome, I guess. I will let you know. If I do end up picking it up, I will absolutely inform you. Because I have been in kind of a dry spell on games recently. I thought I might play the new Doom. The Doom, what's it called? Lost Ages? Dark Ages? Dark Ages. Doom Dark Ages. But I don't know. It just was, I wasn't feeling it. I played Doom 2016 and loved it. Played Doom Eternal and was like, it was okay. And it just seems like for Doom Dark Ages, they really... I am not doing whatever you think I'm doing there, monkey. They really went in a direction with it that's sort of opposite of the stuff that I liked about Doom 2016. So, $20 is great for a video game these days. That's crazy. Ooh. Okay. Butterfly. Interesting. Very interesting. I can take that to Agatha potentially. Is it multi-console? Like, is it on Steam? Or is it Switch only? Switch exclusive. That's an important. That is also actually very important now that I think about it. Yikes. PS5, what are you doing? I don't have a PS5, so it's not an issue, but I don't have a setup right now. I used to, but I don't have a setup right now for streaming anything besides PC. It's not on Steam. Dang. I have an Elgato, but it's like a 10-year-old Elgato, and I don't think it really functions very well anymore. And I know for a fact it doesn't function with my computer setup. Like, I don't have the software for it on this computer. And so, you know, I've been exclusively streaming PC games ever since I started streaming. Ever since I started streaming, it's been exclusively PC games. I think. Did I stream from my Elgato a little bit with Majora's Mask, maybe? Or was I still doing videos at that point? I don't remember. Point is, I've switched computers, and obviously things are much different now than they were 10 years ago. I want to go to Lake Hylia. And so, I haven't updated my console streaming situation. I really need to do that. There's going to come a point when I want to play I have no idea. I'm trying to decipher this thing that you've just said. You can you ehimzu. You can you ehimzu. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I just, I really need to update my Elgato situation. Get like a streaming deck. Ah, yes, Emu, of course. Got you. I try not to do that. I guess I could. I could buy the game and then just, you know, you a himzu. I could do that. I feel like that is the future for me if I ever decided to get more serious about streaming. Is just buying games and then never actually playing the copy I own and instead just getting them on PC. That is a very real possibility. Okay, I've got 2 bomb bags, which is huge for this. And this one's got 30 bombs in it, which is awesome. Because there's a billion different explosive situations in this cave. And because it's a randomizer, these checks actually matter. Okay, Hyrule Castle. I don't have access to that yet, but that's okay. Why did you go out? Okay, that was weird. So basically every single bomb is going to get me a check. That would normally just be shitty rupees. Oh, a compass for the Forest Temple. That's completely useless. Cool. Alright. Next room. Now at some point I'm gonna run into. Ooh, are you a lantern slime? You're a lantern slime, right? Yeah, scoop it up. Scoop up that choo-choo jelly. I spent $20 on this. Saving it up. Okay. At some point I'm gonna run into Armoses that I need the bow and arrow to deal with. But at least for the moment. Oh, ceiling slimes. Fun. That checks out. Orange rupee. There's a lot of that. I don't know what I mean by that style. I guess just like not mainline. What am I trying to say? There's a lot of non-franchise games that I feel like I'm behind on. Like I still haven't played Octopath Traveler. That was huge. I need to get on that. I'm currently playing Bravely Default, which is basically a Final Fantasy game, but I missed it when it came out the first time. I guess it's kind of a franchise now. There's 3 games in it. There's 2 Octopath Travelers. Oh, okay. I'm never getting to that lunk bed temple without the Zora tunic, though. All right. What have we got? I at least appreciate that there's not a lot of branching paths here. It's either a dead end or it's the right way to go. Essentially what you got. Okay. Next. Whoa! Okay. Now that's important. If I get all of those... Actually, even if I get all of those, I don't have access to the pedestal, so I don't think I can go to the... I don't think I can go to the Palace of Twilight until I get... Yeah. Plus, I think I still need 2 more shards? 1 more shard? Okay. Interesting, though. This way. I really need to, like, figure out how, like, Discord stuff works so that I can have more interactions with people on the internet. Oh, no. This is what I was afraid of. Please. Please don't hurt me, sir. Please. I'm just a boy. I'm just a child. Okay. I don't actually need to kill him to progress, though, is the good news. I just need to avoid getting lasered to death. Because, yes, there's definitely a vibe of showing people games, playing games with people in Discords and stuff. I know that exists. The problem is that I didn't grow up on the internet at all, and so my typing speed is abysmal. Like, truly horrendous. Once I know what I'm going to type, it's not terrible, but trying to decide what to say and then, you know, typing it out to say it, by the time, any Discord I've ever been in, by the time I say something, the conversation has moved like 7 tiers past that. It's pathetic, truly. Ah, man, I missed my slime. No. I am not starting a Discord server. Absolutely not. That would be wild. I am the least competent person to be owning a Discord. If you want to own a Discord, by all means. If you're capable of that, more power to you. But I am not. I'm not social enough to be like... That's part of the issue as well. It's like I want to be, you know, somewhat more social and have like a Discord group that I can chat with. But I don't want to feel this sense of like I need to be there. You know what I mean? Like if it's my Discord group, then it's like I am, to at least to some extent, responsible for what is going on there. And man, is that not something I can handle right now. Or ever. It's tough. It's tough. Trying to figure out, being someone who sort of backed my way, just sort of ass backwards, into internet culture and the internet in general. It's difficult to try to find a balance between being social in sort of an internet kind of way and being social in the way that I'm actually used to being social, which is in person. I just really don't have a good feel for it. The Mexican server for Street Fighter 3. That's cool. Street Fighter 3. Interesting. Why 3 specifically? 2 is the one that I always hear stuff about. Now, I don't want to leave, but I do want to complete my map here. I feel like 2 is sort of where my knowledge base is, and I do not know much about Street Fighter 3. I mean, I know there's like 7 different versions of 2. And I don't know if that's what you mean by 3. I know maybe the numberings are different in different places. I'm not really sure. But I just... Once you get past Street Fighter 2, I immediately drop off on knowing anything about it. Ow. Take the hit, Steve. Tank it. I can't believe this fucking laser hot, like, lava beam does... I'm on fire. I am a little bit on fire. It does a quarter heart of damage, that laser. Third strike is kind of cult hit. Ooh! Okay. That'll get me to the desert. Okay, we know what we're doing next time, boys. Yes. Besides lantern stuff. This is huge. This is what I was looking for. This opens up the entire desert. That's awesome. Hell yes. Okay. Once we're in the desert, not only... I've got the Bulblin key, so I should be able to get to the Arbiter's Ground. So that's a whole new dungeon that's opened up. I've got the spinner. I've got some keys. Not to mention just the actual desert has like several chests scattered around it. This is big shit. Big shit. It was the last 2D based Street Fighter. That checks out. 2D sprite based. Yeah, because Street Fighter, I mean, I completely, like I said, know nothing about like modern Street Fighter, but Street Fighter 6 blew up recently. Well, I say recently, within the last couple of years. And so I saw a lot of people playing it, and I could not believe what it looked like, because I hadn't paid attention to Street Fighter in a very long time, and I was like, whoa, this looks like a totally different game. These characters are almost too realistic. Realistic is not the word. They're almost too, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like they took the goofy, sort of almost cartoonish proportions of the original Street Fighter characters, and then just put them on like a real human being. And it's like, whoa, Chun-Li. Damn. I don't really want these. Look at his little face. What? Oh my god, look at those eyes. That's, you just want to pop him like a grape. Okay. Man, this cave is massive, huh? I'm almost run out of my 30 bombs. This is clearly the place to be for checks. I'm very glad I got this lantern. I'm very glad I didn't try to do this whole cave without it. That would have been... okay. Sky character. Fun. That will not be relevant for a very long time. I think there are 8 Sky characters? Maybe 10? I could be wrong. Maybe there's only 6. However many there are. In fact, I think there's not that many. I think there's only 5 or 6. Sky. Because it's the owl statues. Normally. Oh, I'm like looping around on myself. That's interesting. Are we done yet? Are we there yet? Apparently not. This is like a whole dungeon in and of itself. This one cave is like the length of most of the dungeons in this game. Do I have my lantern out right now? I freaking do. Get that out. Ouchie. Wow, wow. Do I take damage from being on fire? I mean, like, besides the initial damage? Ah! 1999. Good year. Good year for gaming. The 90s were freaking on fire for gaming. So many classics from the 90s. It's honestly kind of hard to believe compared to I mean, like, we get a bunch of indie games now, and that's super cool. But man, the 90s, it felt like just every time you blinked twice, some new incredible thing was happening. Free expression fighting games. Interesting. Oh, bombs. Thank you very much. I have used most of mine, so I appreciate that. And we still going, boys. We ain't done yet. Alright. This should be getting close, though. The map is, like, almost just straight up full. You know, the way this map looks, how there's that big gap, like, over in that bottom left section, reminds me of how in the original Legend of Zelda, all the maps were, like, in the same big square, actually. You just couldn't access them. It makes me feel like there's another cave. Like, it makes me feel like if I could no-clip, I could walk straight forward here and end up in a different cave. I don't know if that's true or not. I know that was true in Majora's Mask, I think. All the caves were secretly connected. Like they were all secretly in the same space, you just couldn't reach them or something like that. Pretty sure that's accurate. I'm pretty sure that's like a speedrun tech. 2 players can play the same character. Okay, I did forget that that was not the case in play. Oh, no. You're saying play the same character so differently. Yes, it is. You could always play the same. You can see it and know who's playing. Gotcha. The styles are unique. That is cool. Because it does feel like in a lot of fighting game scenarios, there's sort of, you know, there's like the way to play. It's like, oh, they're using this technique. It's like, no. That's neat. I've learned so much about you today, Bonacon. I already knew you were into Street Fighter, but I didn't know specifically Street Fighter 3. And that you're freaking butterflies, you know all kinds of shit. So much knowledge. Thanks for hanging out, Bonacon. This was great. I had a great time today. I got so much done in game. I opened up the desert, which is massive. I've got the lantern, which is huge. This was great. Now, I get to stop playing this game and then spend the rest of the day dreading tomorrow because I have a procedure on Monday and I have to shit myself silly tomorrow. I get to take a bunch of laxatives and it's going to suck ass. Literally, it's going to suck out of my ass. So that's great. And I'm really looking forward to that. So anyways, I'm going to go eat some food while I still can. While that's still like something I'm allowed to do. And on your next dose of Acid Games, I will have like significantly less shit in me probably. I don't know how long it takes that shit to build up, but I would assume that 1 week will not be enough to build up a full like lifetime's worth of garbage in your colon. On your next dose of Acid Games, I will be in the desert. That's what we're gonna go for. I might go ahead and do like the forest stuff. There's a couple of caves in the forest that use the lantern, so I might take care of that first. Yeah. So, but mostly, that's our destination. On your next dose of Acid Games. See you later, Bonacon. It was great talking to you. Great having you here. Love to see you. Mwah. Beautiful. You're lovely. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll try to have a wonderful rest of my day. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And anyone who's watching this later, hello. Glad to see you. Hope you enjoyed it.